I get asked all the time, Ross, as a performance physical therapist, are you a superhero? My answer to that, well, all right, my first superpower of the day is going to be making sure that as you guys are doing maybe a little bit more sitting lately, that you don't end up accidentally aging yourself by 10 years and walking out of your houses into daylight for the first time in a few weeks in this position. Okay, so it's all about combating that seated position today. All right, first two exercises are going to be focused on the hip flexor, not stretching them per se. A lot of us tend to do a ton of hip flexor stretches because they feel tight, but often strengthening can actually be a better answer. So we're going to try to strengthen them in multiple positions, see if that gives us a better long-term solution. Exercise number one, it's called the captain. You're going to put your foot up on an elevated surface, something that gets your thigh roughly around parallel, maybe just above. And you're just going to actively lift your foot up off that surface. Okay, you're going to hold it about 10 seconds. Each time I do this, I'm drawing my belly in, getting nice and braced, and then I lift. If that's pretty easy, you can add some self-resistance. All right? I would do 10 seconds, maybe 5 times on each leg. Second exercise is called the hip flexor hero, because we're getting into that long hip flexor position, but we're strengthening it in that position. So you can use a stair for this. I actually have a heavier dumbbell that I can kind of lock my foot into, but a step behind you will work fine. So you're going to get your foot behind you, toe up on it, okay? And you're going to try to pull your leg up and through. You're not actually going to be able to because your foot's going to be anchored on that step or on that dumbbell. You're just going to try and pull that leg through, hold, about 5 seconds again, and relax. And might do this one 5 to 10 times on each side, and I can kind of feel the front of my hip, my quad firing up, getting strong in that extended position. All right, exercise 3. This one is the around town for all you 90s kids who watched SpongeBob back in the day. Turns out he could have been a physical therapist. So just getting your hips in as wide a circle as you can. Gonna hit both directions. You can switch it up. You can go wide stance with these. But I'm getting some good rotation in my hips, keeping my knees relatively straight through all of this. Great one to kind of get some of those tight corners in the hips. Number 4. Call this one the Spider-Man twist. Okay? Gonna come out into our Spider-Man lunge. Then with my elbow that is closer to the leg that's up, I'm gonna try to touch that elbow down and then reach up tall. You might not be able to get your elbow all the way down, which is totally fine. Just see what you can do. Maybe 10, 12 reps on each side. And the last one to actively engage all our muscles is we're gonna do some goblet holds. So grab a kettlebell or any weight, drop down on the bottom of a squat. You can kind of rock side to side. Find those tight corners in your ankles and in your hips. Really try to actively squeeze your butt. Pull your chest up good and tall. We're just going to hang out for about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay? Do this once a day, twice a day. You're not going to hurt yourself by doing it a lot. Definitely try it, but have fun. Let us know how it goes.